All right, guys, good morning. These videos aren't going to be as bullish as you'd hope. So we're going to cover both sides of the story. Guys, we're going to start here. Bitcoin it's got an equilibrium line. And I've been sharing this out to our members in our Telegram. Feel free to join this Telegram at the link in the description. We do quite a few posts there. What I've been trying to show you guys is Bitcoin is going to stay bullish, in my opinion, as long as we can stay above this green zone, about 92,000 down to about 91,000. Okay. If we break this, it gets quite concerning. There's only one more level of hope, which is the descending support line that we could bounce from. But if we break that, we actually have prices that could be returning to support levels back here at about $71,000, $72,000. Okay. The thing that's making me a little bit nervous, and of course, we'll be talking about this tomorrow in our inner circle, our future forecast. Actually, we just got done with the inner circle the previous Thursday. We're going to be talking about what is happening here, because I'll be honest with you guys, just talking about this with my wife before I got on here. I feel like people are too optimistic about this cycle, and they're choosing to keep this like one eye shut to the bearish news and just keep both eyes open to the hopeful, optimistic side. And I do think that's what we usually need to do. But there is a lot of data that suggests that this is not like the other times. And as I've been trying to really show this to you guys, the inverted yield curve and interest rates dropping, there's never been a time. We'll go over this tomorrow again really quick too in the beginning. There's never been a time in a bull market, which is 2013, 2017, 2021, 2025, where you've had interest rates decreasing and the yield curve coming inverted. Guys, this correlated to a 41% drop in the stock market, which Bitcoin did follow in 2021, which 2021 was the end of the bull market. Going into 22 was the bear market. Okay, we saw over here in 2008, a 56.35% decrease when we had an inversion here. And then guess what we saw in COVID? A 34% crash, okay? We are in the bull market year. 2025 is the bull market year. And you have an inverted yield curve here. I just got this sent into me. I'm going to just kind of go all over the place today, guys. I want to try to make a case here by a member. I'm not saying the member is right or wrong. I just find this valuable information because I always try to look at both sides of the equation, okay? The Federal Reserve reserve repo facility hit their lowest inventory in 1,385 days today. What do you know is coming? Okay, this means that the Federal Reserve, let me pop this open here so we can all read this bigger. This means that the Federal Reserve is low on cash, which means that banks are high on cash. Okay, reserve is low on cash, but the banks are high on cash. So if banks are high on cash, they have a ton of liquidity to loan out to buy equities. So interest rates are going to go down and the stock market is going to go up. Okay, I see that point. I get that. But that is not true from the previous 4 times we've seen interest rates decrease and yield curve come inverted. It came in with a 41% drop after that. Okay. And then it came in with a 56% drop. And then COVID extended itself for 217 days and then saw a 34% drop. So as I know a lot of you guys are hopefully optimistically bullish, what do you do about this? This has been true the last 3 times. And are we just going to put a lot of hope in saying Trump is going to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve and we're all just going to go to the moon and just be happy this time around? I'm not sure. So we're going to talk about that. Okay. Tomorrow, I'm not done here. I want to show you guys some more stuff. I'm just trying to show you guys how to access this. We are going to be doing this in our future forecast. If you guys would like to join, I do a future forecast every Tuesday and Friday for our members. Last one was a little bit longer, about an hour, but we did a lot of good teaching here. Tomorrow morning, I want to do an XRP masterclass. We're actually going to pull up a chart, indicators and mock-ups you guys have not seen before, because I really do believe actually XRP is in an area here where we need to talk about, okay? Normally in a cycle, I'm going to go a little bit longer today to teach you guys some things on here, and then we'll dive into this more tomorrow. Okay, normally in a cycle, when you've got market moves up and you see flash crashes in the market like this, one day after, you usually see rebounds straight back up. Now, the preceding week, about 7 days or so, this is usually about 3 to 7 days from what I've seen. I've done this since 2016. What you end up getting is you getting the market to move back down. Why is this? Because market makers do not want you guys leveraging. on 100x, on 20x, on 10x to make a bunch of money if the market goes back up. So what they do is they come in here and they actually take out all of the buy limits that you guys have placed as the market was going back up. You were able to leverage, and you guys didn't hit margin calls, obviously, because the market moved back up. So what's happening is we're coming back down here and we are just liquidating everybody who really had hopes that they were going to leverage and get a bunch of money in this market going back up. That's what's happening here. Now, the question for everyone is, how low is this actually going to go? Are we going to just go all the way back down to fill the wick at the bottom here before we start moving back up? And that's where we have to bring in the Bitcoin liquidity heat map. Okay, I won't make this too much longer, but I just want to point this out, guys. You have Coinbase right now. You have Binance and Wintermute. You guys need to be looking this up, okay? These guys are literally working together to sell off the market and slowly drop the market, so they just completely take out people's long positions. And they do this in a way where they'll take out long positions, leverage long, and then they'll purposely go sideways. They'll hold the market sideways with algorithms. Why? Because they want people to leverage in sideways markets, because sideways markets cause people to place bets on the top side and the bottom side. But what's happening here is we are consistently going sideways and dropping back down. And even this morning, guys, all leverage was to the upside, and we are still seeing a sell-off to the downside where there's actually less liquidity. So it tells me that they're probably hunting liquidity back down to $95,000 and $94,000 on Bitcoin, which, if we come back over here, this is going to crush altcoins, guys. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be a bear on here, because I have the data, guys. I have every single Bitcoin open and close value percentage-wise for the last 11 years mocked up on a chart we're going to look at tomorrow morning in the future forecast, okay? I have that data, and we projected into the future all of 2025 from a 4-year perspective, which is 2013 and 21, and we're looking at the last 11 years. Guys, things are looking a little nerve-wracking right now. We are not following along. And if by February 15th, we are not seeing a massive increase in altcoins and Bitcoin dominance has not dropped back down by February 15th, and it continues up, guys, we are not following the same cycles we have in the past. So what I'm going to try to do tomorrow is, I know it's frustrating, but I'm going to try to build a case, guys, why I don't know if this cycle you can just keep your both eyes open and optimistic the whole time, thinking this is just going to be great. Your altcoins are bleeding, guys. Your portfolio is being crushed. And if it wasn't for us getting into XRP when we did down here, or even XLM, like if you held all of your altcoins and you didn't get into ISO, you are suffering like crazy right now. And it may get worse, because I'll end this. Because everyone's saying, oh, it's so low, we're going to start turning around right now. If we turn around and the market starts going back up and we repeat the yield curve, we're going straight into a bear market in 2025. This is not my opinions. This is the data. Like that, the data says this, okay? So before you guys get too optimistic and you're like, everything's just going to go up, I encourage you to watch this future forecast tomorrow, where I unpack this a lot more and even work with risk management plans to show you guys. This is the first cycle I've been through where I'm like, this is pretty nerve-wracking. You have never been through a Bitcoin cycle. Bitcoin's never been through a cycle with an inverted yield curve in the bullish year where interest rates are dropping in the bullish year, ever. And we're going to call this that nothing's different this cycle. Yes, there's many things that are different. And the difference is actually looking quite bearish, unless we get a save the day movement from Trump and we just get a massive amount of money from the strategic reserve, which hasn't even been officially signed in executive orders yet. Okay, I'm going to end this here. Tomorrow morning, we are going to go over a massive XRP masterclass. I'm going to show you guys some charts I've never shown you before, and we're going to devise a risk management plan of what if we just keep going down here and the bull market is actually delayed. Okay, that's tomorrow in the future forecast. 25% off is given to everybody here. If you guys are watching this, in the description, go ahead and click the emoji icon there. And I'm going to see you guys promptly tomorrow morning, and I will balance this with the bullishness and the bearishness and then bring it all back to risk management, where I truly believe that is where the greatest wisdom is found. All right, guys, I love you. God bless you. I'm asking for wisdom from the Lord for myself and all of you guys, and I will share with you guys what I see tomorrow morning. Bye, guys.